What is up, everybody? It's Verse TV here today, and we have to talk about Sony increasing the price of the PS5 in several regions outside of the US by up to 10%, which is insane. So, remember that was like around a month ago. There was a rumor of Sony doing this because they had like an interview. Somebody asked Sony because they saw like several Sony products was increasing in price because Sony does do other things besides video games. They sell electronics as well, and people saw a trend of Sony kept increasing prices of the different electronics. And they asked Sony directly. Somebody asked Sony directly, "Are you going to increase the price of PS5?" And they gave no answer. It's like pretty much left the door open, and this is the reason why, because they are increasing the PS5 price. They could have just said that from the get go, but I don't know why they didn't. But here you go, the PS5 is being increased across Europe, in the UK, Japan, and many other markets. PS5 prices will jump by 10% in Europe, but there won't be an increase in the US. Okay, so I guess you have to look at these different charts to see if your country is affected, but the US price is going to remain the same, probably because their biggest competition, Xbox, thrives in the US. So I don't see them changing that up because they gotta worry about Microsoft. Microsoft is their biggest form of competition. They probably wouldn't be affected as much in those other countries because most of the other countries kind of prefer PlayStation anyway. So I guess they see that, hey, y'all can pay the extra, y'all can pay the bill. But yeah, they need to worry about winning a U.S. market over. I guess what they're really concerned about here. But it definitely sucks. Like, there was just a lawsuit going on in the UK from Sony charging digital purchase owners digital purchases of PS5 games in the UK. So yeah, that one thing going on. Now you got this thing where the people in the UK are being charged more for PS5. So if you are in the UK, you're just getting a rough a rough go at it about PlayStation right now. Like, geez. But yeah, this definitely sucks. It's kind of like, really. This is kind of like the same thing with the Meta headsets, whatever the Oculus headset, whatever it's called. How they increased the price after the thing has been out for 2 years. Same with PS5. They're increasing the price after the thing has been out for a while. Usually in hardware, the stuff goes down, but we're seeing a weird trend when the stuff is going up in price. So, interesting. Yeah, I'm curious how people were. What are the defense force going to say about this? Because Sony said they get their reason because, hey, the chip shortages and whatever, you got to pay more. But I'm curious how the average Sony fanboy is going to defend this. Like, how can you spin this in a good way? Then again, who knows what these people might say? Well, let's see what people got to say in the comment section about this. Have to wonder if the no price increase in the US is because that's where Xbox is their biggest competition. Yeah, mainly that probably. That's an L for Sony. And absolutely awful. Awful for consumers, may be necessary for Sony to continue producing PS5s for the same markets. Sony probably isn't doing that out of greed, and Microsoft is a $2 trillion company that can afford to hemorrhage money and act as if they are not phased. The hardware is 2 years old, so it should get cheaper. Yeah, you'd think so, but apparently it's getting more expensive. Easy money. Awful 2-year-old hardware and game prices are $70. Why is the US so special? PS5 is selling so well here, and that's making them enough money. If I lived in one of the other countries, I might be pissed that the US didn't also get a price increase. Luckily, I got mine before this madness. Yeah, people got theirs first. Are probably happy at least because it kind of sucks that you gotta pay an extra tax now. You gotta pay extra because I don't know because you didn't get it first. It's wild. Uh, Perfect time for Xbox to take a hit and drop the price a little and include a few months of Game Pass in the deal. I mean, they could do that in other markets since Sony's increasing the price in other markets. Xbox could take the price down like by like $20 or $50. You might see an increase in sales in those other different marketplaces. Absolutely ridiculous to do that in the UK. At least the prices don't match the USD values in the first place, and to do this while a million people may not buy as many stuff this year. Typical Sony move. Glad I sold mine and bought a Steam Deck. Best thing I ever did. PlayStation does it again. Bro, what? People are not happy about this move. Rightfully so. Like, you gotta be a clown to defend this nonsense. Like, it's good to see a lot of people are just not happy about this at all. Really starting to hate Sony. PlayStation. Awesome, just what we need. Let's support Sony, some more profits lead to more AAA games. I'm assuming he's saying it sarcastically because I don't think this would probably be the typical go-to narrative for a Sony fanboy that's saying, "Hey, we need to support Sony," so it's not that big of a deal. That's probably will be the go-to narrative for Sony fanboys right now. Sony fanboys will still be like, and this is a dog sniffing a goat's butt. Okay. Well, this is the first time I remember seeing a console price increase because of inflation. Damn. Wouldn't buy a PS5 now on principle. Same reason I won't be buying a Meta Quest VR. And now look, the HTC for my next headset. Just greed. This is bad news, really. They should get cheaper, especially as it's 2 years old. For the payers. Being a Series X owner, I was going to pick up a PS5 down the line, but geez, they're making it so hard to like them right now. I haven't seen really any positive comments about this decision from Sony. Like, nobody is defending this nonsense. May I ask why the price is going up in Europe but not the US? I think it's like they haven't given a clear reason why, but I think it's because of the main competition for Xbox is going to be in the US, because those other markets, sure, they're already pretty big in those other markets, so I don't really care. But the U.S., if that price increase is a big thing over here, they probably would lose a lot of market share. People are probably really pissed about that. So more than they are already, probably more pissed about that. So Xbox would probably get the big advantage in the U.S. if they did that price increase. Well, Microsoft was keeping the same price. So let's see. We know why it's being done. The lawsuit is another issue for Sony in the UK. As more fans are, that's kind of messed up. That's one of the reasons why, because of that lawsuit. So they charging them more anyway. That'd be kind of scumbagish right there. That takes a part in that. But the lawsuit is another issue for Sony in the UK, as more fans are asking why doesn't PS Store do currency conversion, resulting in a lot of countries paying more than $70 US a game. Okay. No increase in the US because Xbox is about to take the lead in that market. Best thing to do if you're getting sued for $5 billion for milking customers. Sony will rip you off for every single cent of your body they can. They warned us in 2006 with the PS3. Their wet dream was always a $600 USD console. Take inflation, it would be $800 to the point they are doing a free marketing for Xbox. Yeah. Are we getting close to the PS3 generation with that that $5.99 get a second job if you want to get a PS3 or whatever they're doing that again? Wow. Typical Sony move. What is this? Thanks Sony. It's the guy lubing up his finger for we know what's about to happen. Jeez. When everyone pays, we all win. What the heck are Sony doing this generation? What games do they even have coming down the pipeline? God of War, another Spider-Man? Yikes. I believe they got Wolverine, the Final Fantasy games, and other than that, I really don't know what else Sony has coming down the pipeline besides those games I just named. So it's never in stock, it's the most expensive, and they decide to increase the price even more, so even less people, including me, won't be able to get it. For the players, my ass. Jeez, these guys are not happy. Sony charges $70 for PS3 games, and now Sony's increasing the price of its less powerful hardware, the PS5. Sounds crazy, right? But it's okay. Sony knows PlayStation fanboys are simps. They will gladly pay more for less. Yeah. It's kind of where we're at right now. These guys will definitely pay more. Even if they're getting screwed over in the end result of it. Sony bobbed up the price like some scalper on eBay. What a slap to the face to many that still can't get one, shaking my head. Microsoft and Nintendo better not do this. How about these efforts properly restock and then we'll talk about a price increase? These guys are mad. Jeez. That's some effing BS. No one can afford anything soon given how things are going. Sony really knows how to piss the people off, don't they? And it isn't due to inflation at all because they're greedy knobs. I think that was like some UK insults right there. What is a knob? I don't know what that even is, but okay. Well, Xbox wins this generation easy. They can get effed. Glad I bought mine earlier than intended. Sony is effing stupid. Microsoft is making gaming more accessible and affordable. What should we do? Raise our prices even more. Pretty much, because it's kind of like Microsoft has the cheapest console with the market with the Xbox Series S. They even got Game Pass. You get a lot of games for a cheap price. But Sony does the opposite and makes their platform more expensive while they have the highest price first-party exclusives. So, an interesting strategy to say nonetheless, which a lot of people are not too happy about. That lawsuit doesn't make sense now. This is grim. Might as well wait for a slim version if that ever happens. Sony literally sets the UK, Europe, and Japan the middle finger. Guess they need the additional money for their court case. Isn't this only going to hurt PS5 sales even more? I would think so, right? Like, if it's more expensive, wouldn't it just hurt the PS5 sales in certain places and these other places? Damn, Sony is really embracing that for the payers tagline, huh? Glad I'm sticking to Xbox. Yeah, no PS5 for me anytime soon, it seems. Yeah, so people are not too happy with this, rightfully so. And it's like, they keep screwing over the UK audience. It's like, what is with these guys against the UK? Like, geez. Not only are they overcharging people for the digital purchases, but now they're increasing the PS5 price in general. It's like, geez, the UK definitely can catch a break. But these other markets, yeah, I'd be kind of pissed if I lived in these other markets too. Like, their stuff is being increased. Yeah, but definitely want your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.